Hi guys, welcome to the fourth part of Weekend Dev Challenge 11. So we'll see the problem statement. So the problem is about student dropout risk analysis. So we have to find about the student dropout risk analysis. We have to do predictive analysis. So we have certain factors like academic, demographic, and financial data. So we can predict that if the student is going to drop out or not, like that. So now the overview of this problem, we have divided into three parts. The first one is data exploration, pre-processing, and feature engineering. So that is this one. Second one is pre-processing, model training, regularization, and evaluation, which we will see in the next part. And then we'll see the ensemble methods in the last video. So in this, we have to load the dataset using pandas, understand the data structure, whatever is there in the dataset, then analyze the categorical feature distribution. For example, there is gender, course, if they've cleared all the tuition fees, if they have any debt. So these things are there. We have to analyze everything, and then we have to create new features of engineered features. I'll tell what they are, and that's it. Okay, so let's move into the code. So the first one is import pandas as PD, and now we are creating a data function called load data. So what are we going to do in this function? We are creating, basically we are loading the data, df equal to, we are reading the CSV file, whatever is there in this function. Now we have one function called explore data. In this, we are doing several small operations. We'll see one by one. So basically pd.data frame is the input. Now, the first thing what we are doing is displaying the shape, that is number of rows and columns. And then we're displaying the data types, whatever data types are present. Now then we are displaying the missing values. That is, if there is any null, then we're putting all the sum of that null values. And then now the second part is gender distribution. How many genders, how many male, how many female. So this is gender distribution. We are displaying count in each of this. And then comes the course distribution. So after course, we have the tuition fees is up to date. That is basically, have they paid all the tuition fees or do they have any due? That is yes or no question again, 1-0 by binary classification. And now we have debt. So basically if they have any current ongoing debt or not. So this is the one more feature. So this ends the explore data function. Now we have create approval rate. Okay, so basically we have to create approval rate. So what is approval rate? Curricular units in first sem that is approved by enrolled. So basically in the first sem they have enrolled to some set of courses, and how many have they approved? So let's say if they have enrolled to 10 courses and 8 is approved, then the approval rate is 0.8. So this is approval rate. Now we have performance score. So the performance score is basically the same approved units by evaluation, number of courses that was actually evaluated. So in this 10 courses, let's say 9 was evaluated and they got units from 8. So basically 8 by 9 would be the performance score. So we have both of these. And then we are adding two columns to the data set, that is approval rate and performance score. We are adding to the data set. Now we are going to display the first few columns of the data set here, and the feature should be course, gender, approval rate, performance score. We are displaying. Now comes the main function. So the file path is given dataset.csv. Now we are calling the load function, then explore data. So all the minute things would be printed, and then we have create engineered features. So let me run this code and show you. Okay, so basically it starts from here. So show data set, that is the number of rows and columns is displayed, and then we have data types of each of the given features. Everything is given in int except a few. And now we have missing values. All the missing values are 0 in all of the features. And then we have gender distribution. Gender 0 is 2868 and gender 1 is 1556. Now we have course distribution. So how many students are distributed, etc, etc. Now tuition fees up to date. Yes is 3896, no is 528. Now again, debt distribution is no is 3921, yes is 503. So we have all of these scores. And now we have new columns. What we have added is approval rate is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. This is the performance score, this is approval rate. So this was the first part. I hope you guys have understood this. If you have any doubts, then let me know in the comments below. And if you want to try this question, then head to the CodeChef platform and give it a try. I'll see you in the next part. Thank you.